Welcome to Speak On It, ladies, a show presented by the Women of Hearts. Hearts meaning having emotions and recognizing true strength. I am your host, Sabrina, the founder of Women of Hearts, and today I am joined by some wonderful members of our organization. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Today's topic is friendship. What does it mean to you? What is expected? What type of friend are you? We want to speak on women friendships as well as can you have a friendship with a man? We'll start with women friendships. The meaning of friend, I had to look that up, ladies, is a person whom one knows, likes, and trusts, an acquaintance, a person with whom one is allied in a struggle or cause, a comrade, one who supports, sympathizes with, or patronizes a group, cause, or movement. Now, my thoughts, I'll lead today, I'm going to let y'all lead another time right now. I have to speak on it.
Speak on it.
First, let me say I don't know if I've really ever experienced true friendship, and that's only because I haven't fully been given it back as to what I believe it is, okay? And I believe that friendship accepts you for who you are, is there when you need them, even if it's just a quick text or a phone call, tells you when you're wrong and encourages you to do better, advises you when you need it, but is there to listen even more so. Offers her home to you if you're homeless, food when you're hungry, drink if you're thirsty, slaps you back into reality but then hugs you to tell you she loves you. Now, I don't expect a friend to jump when I say jump, but I'd like to know they would if I really needed them to. Okay. And I want to be able to tell a friend about my life or whatever's going on in my life at that moment and have them truly listen to it. I've had friends who listen only when they want to listen. Like what I'm saying is,
Or do they judge?
They're too busy waiting for you to get it out for them to give you
tell
what
you theirs.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Can I just get somebody who wants to hear mine, just like I'm willing and ready to listen to yours? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I have
I
had
used
too
to
many
have a
friends
friend like that. When I would call her and I need to talk, and then she monopolized the
Yeah.
conversation. I'm like, wait a minute, what
We was talking
about
about
me?
me.
I wanted to
Exactly.
talk. I needed you
Like,
to
I
hear
called
me
you.
today.
Yeah. Right.
And we're not friends anymore.
Well, that was easy. You just
Well, no, it wasn't that easy. You know, there were some other issues, but I felt like
She was
she was a
self-centered.
selfish friend.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And that was the
Yeah.
start of it.
Right, and I'm
First
like,
thing.
wait a minute.
Me,
Every
me.
time I talk to you, it's about you,
Right.
and you're not concerned about me.
Right. There's an
You know?
issue.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
Well, I get tired of the one-sided friends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, let what I give to you, give it back to me, and we'll be the best of friends. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody, what else? What's going on with friendships? Who's had a long-time friendship, best friend type situation and can speak on it?
Since I've been married, I really don't have like a best friend. I mean, I do, but it's my husband.
Yeah.
And I guess I get so irritated so easily that I don't have a best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tolerate a lot, so.
I
Yeah.
think that's it too, though.
I
when
got-
you
as
get
I've gotten older, yeah.
there are certain things that you will not stand
Right.
for, you don't want to deal with, but you still need that one
I
that you
have,
can
I
call
have
on.
one. I mean, we've been friends for over 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, she's more like a sister. I don't have a biological sister, so she's more like a sister to me. And even though we don't talk all the time, when we do talk, we just catch up just like normal.
And it
Right.
should be like that. It
Yeah.
should be able to pick up just like where you left
Exactly,
off. That
exactly.
should
And we
be a
just
true
keep
friend.
it moving. You know,
Exactly.
we're as close as two people can be.
Mm-hmm.
I know she's there.
And see, I want a friend like
Yeah.
that.
I know.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
I know.
I am. I mean,
Yeah.
that's my girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me take that
That's
back
my
then.
girl.
Do they have those on eBay?
I have cousins that are like that, but I don't consider them like my best friend because we're related.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah, I think it's a difference in
Yeah.
being related to someone and actually having a friend.
Yeah.
which I know I
friend.
could talk to these three in particular about
Mhm.
any and everything.
Right.
But they're relatives. So.
Right,
Right.
right. So I guess that is different. So I don't know if I really even have that, but I'm from a dysfunctional family, as I'm sure many of us are.
What is a
Everyone
functional
has
family? A topic for another day.
I know,
Yes.
Okay, so what are your expectations, anyone, for friendship? I mean, what do you hope for?
Someone there to listen, you know, be there for you, like you said.
Pretty much what you have on that list.
Exactly. That pretty much sums it up. I mean,
I have to trust that person. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't trust everybody. And that's one of the things I think that all of us have probably told our children. Be careful who you call a friend, because everybody's not going to be a friend.
and my daughter is going through some
You know?
issues
Mhm.
too.
Mine
where
too.
She's, you know,
They have
her
to
friends
learn.
are, she tells one thing, one tells another, then it gets
And it
twisted
gets
all
turned
around.
around.
Next thing you know, you're
And they're in
going
the
out
hot
with the whole
seat.
school and everything else, so.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
women are trifling anyway.
That's true.
I
Very.
mean, because you can
Some, I say.
some, not
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
some, but you can tell somebody something, and so quickly that thing will be around the building where you work at, and you're like, wait a
Uh-huh.
minute, I thought I could trust you enough to tell you that
Exactly.
information.
Exactly.
I mean, what's that about?
There's very few and in between that you can really
Mhm.
just pour your heart out to, and knowing that they would have your back to the end, I mean, even though sometimes it's like, it feels like an iffy situation, but they're still there for you because they're having a bad day, or they're, going through something that you didn't realize because they're sheltering it or something. You're like, what the hell's wrong with her, or something,
And
But-
even if you have a bad day, or even if you argue, because your basis is friendship, you're going to go right back to that base.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You
And
know,
it
it's
should
not going to
always be that
stand.
way.
Exactly. It should never, ever cause a rift. Now,
Yeah.
if it causes a real rift, that's
Then
not your
there's
real
no,
friend.
no,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Very
next.
true. Very true. Very
Yeah.
true.
And then, if you do have a disagreement, like you said, you get it out and you move on.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's true.
Yeah.
And the guy topic, you were asking or saying or whatever.
Yeah,
the-
let's go ahead and get into the,
Friendship
can
with a
men
man.
and women be friends? I believe they can.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's all in how you handle it.
Yeah,
Because if you're
there's-
presenting yourself like I'm attracted to you,
then there's a problem.
then of course they're gonna try to move on
They're
that.
gonna jump on that.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Yes.
But if you
They just
keep it on
wanna
the level, up
Kick
front,
it.
then I think that men and women can be friends. What do you guys
Yeah.
think?
I think so. Men are, if you're dating a man or in a relationship with a man, they don't see that side because their mind's already in the gutter, So they're thinking, oh no, he's trying to get with you because of this. But no, it's not like that. I think as long as the woman keeps it professional as a friendship, I think it will work. You know what I'm
I
saying?
kind of straddle
If
the fence
she-
on that one.
You
Well-
do?
Uh-huh.
So how do you
Well, I
feel?
mean, if she leans towards him being so sweet, too, she might start having attraction for him as well. So it kind of is.
Well, mom
messy.
is on
I guess.
more like on a marriage level.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a cutoff. I mean, like, I can't have a friend and be like, oh, let me text
Yeah.
Joe and see what he's doing.
Well, yeah, right.
And,
right.
or let me call Joe.
'Cause that's what I'm saying.
Right.
The man, all of a sudden you're probably sleeping with
I mean,
him and everything else. So
I don't know. I just kind of straddle. I have a situation with a family member who married this girl, and she had this friend, and they're really good friends.
Mhm.
But I see things that he don't see as a person looking in,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and it may not be anything, but it still doesn't look right to me.
Right.
So that's
Right.
probably why I straddle the fence with that.
Okay.
Well, I think too, though, when
Yeah.
you're married,
It's
it
a
is
different
hard
line.
to have male friends.
Right.
Now, I guess, like I said earlier, as far as like female friends, I've never really had a close female friend. So I've never really had a close male friend.
Uh-huh.
So when I was married, I don't think there was such a thing as male friends, other than
Right.
who I worked with.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, we do have the male friends, but once you leave that job or once you leave
Yeah,
church,
they're no more.
that's
That's
it.
it.
No more
That's the end.
communication.
Right.
Maybe because I'm single, I just see this in a whole different light too.
Right.
Because I have two really good friends from childhood who are guys.
Mm-hmm.
And one, if I ever get married, he will be my best man.
Wow.
Because
Aw.
I mean we are just that close. So I'm blessed in that respect that I have a good girlfriend and I have a good boyfriend. And we've never crossed those lines.
Right.
And I trust him just like I trust my two biological brothers. So
And
you
see,
know,
and for that aspect, I guess, I don't know.
It's
That's why I
really
straddle
hard.
the fence on yeah.
because whenever
Yeah.
I was in a relationship and living with someone, he knew that if this guy came to the house, that was just my boy,
Right,
right.
and there wasn't anything going on. So I guess it just depends on the individuals. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And I think it's how you start out with if you're in a relationship.
Right.
If you start out that he has female friends, you have male friends,
You can
and you
work it
guys
out
can
that
work
way.
it out that way, then you can accept
that's
it within
true.
the relationship.
That's true.
But if you don't start out that way and you
You
start
can't
getting
later
these
on.
friends, you can't start
No.
start
That's
hanging out
suspect.
and yeah,
No,
something,
because
something's
all
not
something's
right.
up.
Yeah, because I think
Sometimes something can be up. Y'all know be sneaky a little
that's
bit.
true now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
I mean, you start talking about those voids, whether it's in a marriage or just
That's
a committed
true.
relationship.
Exactly.
He might be saying the right things where
Yeah,
homie
exactly.
isn't the one that you
That's
with.
true.
So I mean, there is room to sneak into your
Yeah.
relationship,
That's
and
what.
sometimes you don't mean it to, but it
But
can
it
happen.
happens.
Exactly.
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 I don't know.
That's why I
That's
said
a tough one.
maybe he's talking too sweet. And you're like, wait a minute, I can't like this fella. You know?
You're saying all the right
Like, hold
but
on
you
a
know what?
second.
I mean,
I need
not
your
all the
advice,
good guys,
you
but
give me
some
advice.
guys, when they're listening to their female friends talk and they listen to what they're missing, of course they're going to give you what
Right.
you need.
That's
Right.
exactly right.
They're gonna fill in the holes.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be like, okay, she's not getting this from him, so let me do this.
Yeah,
So those
'cause
are the ones you have to watch
you know
out
how
for.
you have the
And same for
selective
girls.
listening men that
Yeah.
they hear what they want to
Exactly.
hear.
Exactly.
So while you sitting there crying about why he's not your husband or boyfriend's not doing what he needs to be doing, his ears are perked and
Exactly.
listening like,
Like,
okay,
you need what?
well let me do this
Hold on
for
a
her.
minute.
And let
Yeah.
her see what it's supposed
I
to be
think
like,
you're
or
right.
feel like.
Exactly.
And girls are the same way.
Exactly.
Exactly. We're not just bashing on
Yeah.
men.
Right.
Women
No.
are I said that earlier. We're trifling. We are trifling.
But it's a relationship, either way you put it. I mean, in
Yeah.
relationships, I had a friend say once before, it's really all about who's on top, literally.
Wow.
So, you know, relationships are hard.
It's
They
a
are.
job, it's
It
It
work.
They
don't
are
matter
hard.
how you look at it, whether you're
Yeah.
a girlfriend, boyfriend,
Or just
That-
friends.
friends,
Or
It's
just
whatever.
friends. It's very hard.
exactly.
They're hard with
Yeah.
family life too.
Exactly.
It's
That's
hard with
even worse.
family. Some
That's
family
a whole
members are
nother
worse than
topic.
your enemies.
They
So.
just, Lord, we'll be here for 30 more minutes.
A whole day.
Yeah. And then some.
We have a lot of speak on it, ladies. Topic.
Yes, we do. Hello.
Stay
Gotta keep it
tuned.
going.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. That's our time. I again want to thank the panel for joining me today. I also want to thank you for listening in. Please remember to visit us at our website, www.womenofhearts.org. And remember, Brina loves you if no one else does. Be blessed, everyone.
Later,
Thank
guys.
you.